What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. How you doing? How you been? So in today's video, I'm just going to be showing you guys how I made this two-piece out of a $10 sweater from Amazon. So the first thing I did was lay out the sweater just to see how much fabric I would have, and then I took a seam ripper. You don't have to use a seam ripper, you can just cut out the seams, but I seam ripped every seam in the sweater just to give me the most fabric that I could have out of this sweater. So this is what the sweater looks like when everything is not connected anymore. I'm just going to take the biggest piece and I'm going to get some shorts that I like the way they fit. I'm going to fold them and then I'm going to make an outline of the shorts. I think I did this like maybe 1.5 or 2 inches out, and I just made an outline around the whole shorts. After I made the outline, I just cut directly along the line and then I folded it over to make sure the other side was the same cut as the first side I cut. So after you open up your fabric, this is what it should look like. And then I'm just pinning down the curves and I'm going to sew along the curves. After it's sewn, you just fold it in half the other way from the way that it was already folded, like this. And then this is what it should look like when you're done sewing it all together. And then to complete the shorts, you just put together the inner thigh part and the crotch part, and then you sew a straight stitch straight across that part. So right here where I'm pinning down, this is where you want to sew straight across. When that part is sewn, this is what it should look like. Then you can go ahead and cut off all the excess fabric. So for the waistband of the shorts, I'm going to be using what was the bottom of the sweater. And to do this, I'm just going to measure my waist first with the measuring tape, and then I measured how much fabric I needed for the waistband. I cut that, I sewed it up, and then I sewed it to the shorts. Before I sewed them together, I marked out 4 equal corners on the actual waistband and on the shorts so that I would know exactly where to sew each part to, so that it wouldn't be bunching more on one side than on the other side. I marked each corner and then I lined up the corners that I marked on the waistband to the corners that I marked on the shorts, and I pinned that part first to make sure that those corners were together, and then I pinned in between so that it wouldn't move around. And when you sew your waistband to your shorts, you want to make sure that you are stretching your waistband as far as possible so that when you're done sewing, it draws back together like elastic. I also added a pocket, which this is completely optional. I just took the actual pocket from the sweater and I cut like maybe 1/3 of it, and then I pinned it to the side of my shorts. This is what it looked like when I sewed it. I also cuffed the bottom of my shorts. I just folded it over once and then I did a straight stitch straight across the cuff. To make the top of this set, I made a rectangle that I thought would be wide enough and long enough to fit me, and then I cut that out, and then I just put it on another piece of fabric and cut out the same shape, and then I sewed them together on the end, only on one end, because the kind of shirt that I'm making is a drawstring shirt, as you guys saw in the beginning. So after I have my 2 rectangles, I folded up both the top and the bottom just to hem it, and then also on the 2 ends I hemmed it as well, but I made it a little bit bigger so I would have space to cut in my holes and put my string through it. So I just folded up the shirt and then I kind of imaginary laced it up, and then I marked where I would want the holes to go so they will be even, and then I used my seam ripper and just cut little holes in so that I could feed my shoestring through the holes. And after I finished this outfit, I did actually bleach tie-dye it. So when I post the picture so you guys can see what the outfit looks like, you will see that it looks a little different and it's a little lighter because I did bleach tie-dye it, so it's not the original color. But yeah, so this is what it looks like when I finished, and then these are the pictures after I bleach tie-dyed it and whatnot. That is the end of this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also click that bell so you can be notified next time I post a video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace. For all them times where all the bitches flaked on me. Bake on a bitch, bread in a basket. Hey, bake on a